There's a glacier in South America that's actually growing while nearly every other glacier on Earth is disappearing. There's a country whose currency has had so many zeros erased from it that a fortune from a century ago is now worth almost nothing. And there's a pod of killer whales that deliberately strands themselves on a beach, on purpose, just to hunt. All of this happens in one single country, Argentina. 30 facts, one nation, and by the end of this video, you'll understand why Argentina might be one of the most extreme, most surprising places on the planet. Let's begin. Argentina stretches across nearly the entire width of South America, from subtropical jungle in the north to the edge of Antarctica in the south. Along the way, it holds some of the most extreme landscapes, strangest history, and most surprising culture anywhere on Earth. This is 30 facts about Argentina that even well-traveled viewers rarely know. Fact number 1. Fact 1. Argentina is the 8th largest country on Earth by land area, and the 2nd largest in South America after Brazil, big enough to stretch across almost every climate zone that exists. Fact 2. Because of that scale, Argentina contains an almost unbelievable range of landscapes within a single country: subtropical rainforest in the north, vast fertile grasslands in the center, and glaciers and subantarctic tundra in the far south. Fact 3. Argentina is home to Aconcagua, the highest mountain in the Americas, standing 6,961 meters tall, making it the highest peak anywhere outside of Asia. Fact 4. At the opposite extreme, Argentina's Laguna del Carbon sits around 105 meters below sea level, the lowest point anywhere in the western and southern hemispheres. Fact 5. Ushuaia, at the southern tip of Argentina, is one of the southernmost cities on the entire planet, nicknamed El Fin del Mundo, the end of the world, and used as the main gateway for expeditions heading to Antarctica. Fact 6. Just outside Ushuaia runs the southernmost operating railway on Earth, originally built to haul timber and transport prisoners from a nearby penal colony, now carrying tourists through the same dramatic subpolar terrain. Fact 7. Iguazu Falls, shared between Argentina and Brazil, isn't one waterfall. It's roughly 275 individual falls spread across nearly 2 miles, generating a constant roar and mist cloud visible long before you ever see the water itself. Fact 8. While most glaciers on Earth are retreating, Argentina's Perito Moreno glacier is one of the rare few still advancing, periodically building a massive natural ice dam across a lake, which eventually collapses in a spectacular, thundering rupture. Fact 9. On Argentina's Valdez Peninsula, a small number of orcapods have learned an almost unbelievable hunting technique, deliberately beaching themselves on the shore to snatch unsuspecting sea lion pups, then wriggling back into the surf before the tide strands them for good. Fact 10. In Argentina's Talampaya and Esquigualasto parks, nicknamed Valle de la Luna, the Valley of the Moon, scientists have uncovered some of the most complete fossil records on Earth from the Triassic period, offering crucial evidence about the very first dinosaurs. Fact 11. In Argentina's northwest, the Quebrada de Humahuaca Valley is famous for the Cerro de los Siete Colores, the Hill of Seven Colors, a mountainside striped in vivid reds, purples, greens, and golds, created by millions of years of mineral deposits. Fact 12. Lake Argentino, fed by glaciers in Patagonia, is the country's largest lake, and its water carries such a fine suspension of glacial rock dust that it glows an almost unnatural, milky turquoise color. Fact 13. In a cave in Patagonia known as Cueva de las Manos, the Cave of Hands, early hunter-gatherers left behind hundreds of hand stencils painted onto rock, some created as far back as 9,000 years ago. Fact 14. Argentina's very name comes from the Latin word for silver, argentum. Early Spanish explorers believed the region concealed vast silver riches. In reality, Argentina never became a major source of silver at all. The name stuck anyway. Fact 15. The region of Patagonia takes its name from a word Spanish explorers used to describe the Tehuelche people they encountered. Accounts from the era described them as unusually tall, and the explorers called them Patagons. The name eventually spread to the entire region. Fact 16. Buenos Aires has long been nicknamed the Paris of South America, a reputation built on its grand European-style boulevards, elaborate architecture, and a culture shaped heavily by waves of Italian and Spanish immigration. Fact 17. Thanks to massive waves of immigration in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, a majority of Argentines today have at least some Italian ancestry, giving Argentina one of the largest Italian-descended populations anywhere outside Italy itself. Fact 18. Tango was born in the working-class neighborhoods of Buenos Aires in the late 1800s, blending African, European, and native musical traditions into a dance so distinctive it's now recognized as part of humanity's cultural heritage. Fact 19. According to tradition, Argentina's flag carries a golden sun known as the Sun of May, said to have been inspired by a rare solar halo witnessed over Buenos Aires during the demonstrations that led to the country's push for independence in 1810. Fact 20. Few political figures anywhere have had a stranger afterlife than Eva Perón. After her death in 1952, her embalmed body vanished into a decades-long odyssey. Hidden away, moved between countries under a false identity, before finally being returned to Argentina years later. Fact 21. Argentina's economy collapsed so severely at the end of 2001 that the country burned through 5 different presidents in just 12 days, as the government scrambled to contain a financial crisis that wiped out millions of people's savings almost overnight. Fact 22. In the decades after World War II, Argentina became a destination for a number of fleeing Nazi war criminals, including Adolf Eichmann, one of the architects of the Holocaust, who lived under a false name in Buenos Aires until Israeli agents captured him there in 1960. Fact 23. In 1917, an Argentine filmmaker released El Apostle, widely credited as the world's first animated feature film. Today, not a single copy is known to survive. The original prints were destroyed in a fire, and the world's first animated movie exists now only in old newspaper reviews and photographs. Fact 24. Argentina's currency has been redesigned so many times due to historic bouts of hyperinflation that entire rounds of zeros have been erased from it over the decades, meaning a fortune saved a century ago would now be worth almost nothing at all. Fact 25. Argentina has won the FIFA World Cup 3 times, most recently in 2022, and produced 2 of the sport's most legendary players, Diego Maradona and Lionel Messi, a rare double for a single footballing nation. Fact 26. Argentina also claims a section of Antarctica and has maintained permanent scientific research bases there since the early 20th century, one of several nations with overlapping, long-disputed claims to the icy continent. Fact 27. The vast, fertile plains of the Argentine pampas make the country one of the world's largest exporters of beef, soybeans, and wheat, enough farmland to help feed a significant share of the entire planet. Fact 28. Buenos Aires is home to Avenida 9 de Julio, often cited as the widest avenue in the world, 16 lanes across, so wide that crossing it on foot can take multiple traffic light cycles to complete. Fact 29. Buenos Aires is home to one of the largest Jewish communities anywhere in Latin America, a legacy of waves of immigration stretching back over a century, and still one of the largest Jewish populations found anywhere outside of Israel and the United States. Fact 30. And here's the fact that ties every other one together. Within the borders of a single country, Argentina holds subtropical jungle, fertile grassland, high-altitude desert, temperate rainforest, and polar ice. Practically every major biome found on planet Earth, all reachable without ever crossing a border. 30 facts. 1 extraordinary country. A glacier that grows instead of shrinks. A dance born in the streets. A currency that lost its own zeros. Argentina isn't just big. It's a country of genuine extremes, in ways most people outside South America never learn. If one of these facts genuinely surprised you, let us know which one in the comments. And if you want more facts this strange, this real, and this far from home, make sure you're subscribed because Argentina still has plenty left to show you.